Okay, here we are, ready to go. There's today's Lego set, not a huge one, but welcome on in for a quiet, relaxed Friday evening. A little bit of Disney, a little bit of Lego, and yeah, see what happens. I should have grabbed something to open this with. I do have a multi-tool right here. There we go. It didn't need one. I thought it was a taped box. It is a punch the hole box. Go. So my new trays. A bit of sorting. Nice thing about this being a set aimed at ages 4+, which I definitely qualify, is the lack of stickers. These should all be printed parts, which makes life easy for me. Okay, let's send it back to the bag. 4, 2, 5, so 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I don't really need this one for sorting into smaller categories because there's not much per bag. That is also one of the nice things about these sets for smaller hands. Okay, that'll be the sail for the pirate ship carriage. We've got the carriages themselves, which are all basically a single 4x10 brick with axle pins out the sides. Yeah, so with the 4+ range, you'll get a lot of printed parts, you'll get a lot of big bulky parts, rather than having complicated chassis and things for kids to build. One thing that is taped shut or glued shut is the box with the instruction book. Rip that open. G'day Devon, it's going well. How about yourself? Welcome on in. It is 6:23 p.m. here on a Friday on the east side of Australia. The books are not in order. Interesting. 4, 2, 1. There we go. So I picked this set up very recently. Thank you. Very recently on clearance. It only came out this year, but I suspect with a lot of retailers, the mix of higher priced sets and of the need to clear space for newer sets coming out as well means that anything stuck around for too long, like the Disney ones, same with the Star Wars 4+, with the printed parts and the big pieces, they do tend to be on the higher end of the price per part. So they stick around for a while, and then eventually, they go on clearance, and someone like me goes, you know what, for that price, I will get one. It will be not a bad deal, especially with the number of minifigs in it. There are 6 minifigs, I believe, in the set, and 3 of them are unique to the set. So this train conductor Mickey, for example, Brickset says that he comes in this set and no others. And in one of the other bags there is a Moana minifig, and it's while there are other versions of Mickey in minifig form, this is the only one where Moana is a minifig, as in a Lego style figure, and not the Friends style mini doll with the skinnier legs and the taller fig. So that's kind of cool too, that they're all minifig style, which I do prefer. So I do have book 1 ready to go, and as I've noted in other builds when I've done the 4 Plus, the instruction books tend to be a little bulkier than you would think, but that's because basically every left-hand page, if I bring this closer, every left-hand page basically is here's what you'll need for this step, and then the right-hand page is the actual instruction. So whereas something like the set I built yesterday, finally built Thor's goat boat, aimed at where's the box? The box is still here. It was a age range 8 plus recommended. So it has the usual small inset panel saying what parts are needed, followed by the actual step. And you've got 3 or 4 steps per page. For the littlies, or the young at heart, we've got much more basic setup. So there's Mickey, he's done. Then we have the inverted dome, and that is hollow at the center, so that could push all the way through. But I'm just going to cap it with the dome part to finish off the balloon first, and then just sort of adjust. That can be adjusted in length for Mickey to hold. So there we go. You can sit here. You can stand there and balance. Find the right balance for the ears and the balloon. There we go. Now, sometimes with sets like this, I might try a no instructions build. I don't know if I would. I think there's the potential, actually, of just using the photos. So, change of plans. Change of plans slightly. We will basically what I'm going to do is take away the channel point reward of upside down instructions. There's no point doing that if I'm going to try to do it from the picture. Alright. So, new challenge. There's the photo. I'm going to try and build just from the cover picture or the box art in the picture you see above me here. So I've got the box art, which does show a couple different angles of the train carriages. So I do have that as a standby option. Otherwise, everything basically matches the photos that are on the front cover of each book. Okay, so, and we will presume that it is symmetrical. So we'll do that. These would be panels, archway there. Doing builds like this gets tricky when you can't see the other side of a vehicle or the back of a vehicle. But that looks right to me. Maybe one of those. There's a flat tile running there. And we've got the cow catcher on the front of these little ramp slope pieces. So that will be mirrored on that side. Now the coupling between the carriages, I'll sneak a look at the next carriage. Okay, it is up above the big bulky brick, so we'll click that in place up on top. And this must be nice. Speaking of printed bricks, there we go. The side of the train engine. There's the stars and a Mickey silhouette, and it's printed on both sides. Very cool. And then, so that must just go there. The 2x4 brick on top. Now, how does this line up? That goes there, which means, so by this brick being behind the bracket, there's a 2 plate gap to fill. So that red one goes there. I have a dark blue 1x2, so that probably goes there. And I'm gonna make an educated guess, because I've got one more of that 1x2 plate, and they don't usually come as spares. I'm going to guess that it fills this little gap here between the brick and the coupling plate there, just so that Mickey has a level floor to stand on at the back of the train. Alright, so that snot brick is now level with these. So our round bricks come over like that, and that's where the window panel goes. Black tile on top of that. 4 wheels. And then silver fez goes there. Pin goes up. That pin clips on here. Upside down cone for the funnel, and that is the locomotive just about done. And then we've just got some jumper plates, a 1x3 with 2 studs on it, and that will be just to go in here. just to space Mickey out so that he can stand side on at the front of the train. And if we switch the balloon to his left hand, it will in fact match the picture on the book. So there we go. Bag 1 is done with barely even needing to look at the book. What I can do though is have a sip of my drink first. Had a very late lunch and still have some soft drink left over from that. We'll just go back and double check. And the step that I guessed is what I did. So there we go. Bag 1 is done. Bag 1 and book 1. Bag 2. Set Mickey aside here. I can chill there for a bit. Bring back my tray. Rubbish. Okay, so this has Peter Pan and Tinkerbell. Nice printed parts. Peter Pan has a interesting sort of big grin, big bushy eyebrows. Other nice thing about this fig is it's one of not many really that I've come across that are printed to look like a t-shirt where they don't have the full arm coloured. A lot of minifigs will have a full coloured sleeve. Every once in a while you'll get a t-shirt one, and that's kind of handy for when it comes to making characters. So what's everyone else up to at the end of the week, or almost the end of the week, depending on your time zone? Kara just said, I'm doing laundry. That sounds like fun. Alright, so this is the pirate ship train carriage. So we've got long plates down the side. Right there. Those plates again, because the train will need to connect to other carriages. I'll sort of be doing this a little bit out of order, especially because I'm not looking at the instructions. But basically where I see a section that's obvious, I will sort of assemble that little part, and eventually they'll all kind of come together into what they're meant to look like. It goes there. What do we got here? There's a little arch with a ball joint on one side, and there's a 1x2 plate with a sideways clip under the other one. And that goes there. That would appear to be the rounded palisade bricks at the back, and then a 2x4 brick going across there. Now, we do have some blue tiles that aren't visible in the photo. I'll have a quick look at the back of the box, but we can't see into the ship to see if they're used inside, as I suspect they are. So what I'm going to do is sort of keep working on different little subsections that I can see, work out how they all link together, and work from that basically. So see how we go. And like I was saying with the printed sleeve parts on Peter Pan, as my little timer message just popped up to remind us, I've started doing some Minifig Monday streams, which basically we'll be doing that sort of thing where we'll look at minifigs I've made of different characters, but then what parts I've mixed and matched to make them. So this goes across. So that's there. Okay, that goes there. So I'm wondering if this plate actually just goes underneath, as if it's water under the ship. Because that will then let that come out flush, followed by these plates. So that brick will go there, because then that clips on there. So those can go on. The only thing I'm not sure on is how the mast attaches. Oh, I know. Okay, never mind. Answered my own question by looking at the photo. Clip the wheels on. And we've got ads, unfortunately, starting very soon. But I will get up and grab a fresh drink, ready to go. And I forgot to put Tinkerbell's wings on, so I'll fix that up. But we've basically got a balloon and the sails and some extra bits to go. And then bag 2 will just about be done. So don't go anywhere. I'll be back very, very soon. that should have triggered a command. Why did it not? What's going on? That is strange. It worked yesterday. Okay, I'm back. I'm not sure why that command didn't do what it was supposed to do. I'm going to just have that. I'll open up a notepad file just so it's copied and pasted. Alright, so before I went to ads, I was wondering how the sail was going to, the mast and sail were going to attach to this Peter Pan pirate ship train carriage of the Disney Celebration train. Now I'm going to test if this command still works. Okay, so there we go, that one works. So that's what we're working on today. And I didn't put Tinkerbell's wings on, so pop those back on. Some transparent light blue wings. And welcome Mrs. Mod, Kara. We've got a magenta balloon on this side. The other aspect to this build, so that's the set we're building. It's only 200 pieces, 6 minifigures. But what I'm doing is I'm not opening the instruction book. I'm just working from the photo on the front. Because hopefully I should be able to figure out where things go. Alright, so Peter Pan is holding a telescope. He goes in about here on the ship. Anchor clips in on the side. And how was your lie down in the aircon after being out and about today? How did I find it? I went to the shop and it was there on the shelf. Actually, no, I didn't. I went to the shop and I went to the click and collect area. I said, "Can I have my thing, please?" And they went and got it after they checked my ID. I had to check that I was over the age of 4. Alright, so that clips in there, and there's the mast. Carriage number 2 is complete. It's a cool printed sail with the skull and crossbones with the hook on there. So carriage number 1 was with Mickey. Carriage number 2, Peter Pan and Tinkerbell. Alright, so we can put book 2 aside. And crack open bag 3, which looks like Toy Story. How was your Friday, Budgie? And how's your Friday evening? Goes there. Start the wheels. Took today a bit slower. That is good to hear. Oh, the Suruk flavor, eh? There might be one of those within arm's reach of me as well. Okay, now figuring out this this part. Okay, so sheriff sign. Nice big printed 2x6 tile over the archway. Which then attaches to this. That doesn't look right. Okay. This attaches at the bottom edge of that one. That looks better. That lines up with the fencing. And equipping the bricks. Yeah, so this set is intended for age or designed with ages 4 up in mind. So it's very basic parts, very simple steps, and so I'm essentially just looking at the photo. G'day Echo Bricks, how's it going? Welcome on in. Welcome to the Lego goodness. I don't know if we've officially met in other chats, but I'm Bricko. Okay, that gets a double oops because it went flying in 2 different directions. You can do it again, Kara. You can do a second oops. One for that drop and one for that drop. yeah, I will, and I will work. Dropped his biscuits. I will work on figuring out a like a total counter as well, and not just or like per stream and a total, because at the moment that's a 10 total across multiple streams. Okay, so that has the barrel. Woody gets to be on a turning stage by the look of it, in front of the archway, and I'll try and put that down in place. What time is it for you, Echo? What part of Friday are you enjoying at the moment? Ah, you're in the UK. Your Friday is just starting. Alright, there we go. And now, before my mod asks, Echo, do you stream? Because she's gonna do the shouties. At least I think she is. And then Woody is holding the guitar. The only thing that looks kind of odd to me with the minifig version of Woody is that the head seems kind of small because the character has such a distorted figure in the movie. This looks like someone dressed up as Woody, which, I mean, I suppose it could be. We could say that this is a train full of Disneyland's what do they call them? What do they call the people at Disneyland who dress up? Cast members? Is that what they are? I think so. Right. Yeah. Face characters, I think Kara said. But yeah, basically, he looks more like someone dressed up as Woody than Woody himself. Alright, so I'm going to set up one of these. Right. What I can't see. No worries, Echo. This bag has some stars in it, and now one of them is going to be a spare, but the other one is not in the photo. Yes, so I mainly stream Lego. I've done some sorting streams, but mainly building. And very new to Twitch, last couple months really. And yeah, still getting the hang of some things, still getting used to talking to myself, talking to the camera, and getting this camera to work. sorting out all the fun things, but very much enjoying this way of sharing my hobby. I've been an adult fan of Lego since about 07. Bought my first couple sets as an adult, and then slowly collected a few more, and then got into the displaying side of things with a lug. And the Another Brick and AFOL handle came about with Instagram and putting up photos of Lego, and then a little earlier this year started sort of watching some Lego streams on Twitch and going, oh, that looks fun, I could try that, and here we are. I don't do a lot of Technic. My brother, who's a couple of years younger than me, he started to get back into Technic sets. I used to have Technic when I was a teenager, mainly bikes and motorbikes, those sort of things. I'm just going to have a quick look in the book and see where this star is meant to go, or if it's just meant to be like an accessory for... Oh, not there, not a minifig. The brick. Yes, I've seen the brick building thing. I've started reading up on it. I've still got my toes just in the water. I am on the Discord, and I'm newer to Discord than I am to Twitch. Where is the star meant to go? Where is it meant to go? I mean, everything else the only thing I've built wrong, just from looking at the photo, is I think the 2x3 and the 2x4 plates that form the base of the train. I've put them the other way around, but they just fill a flat gap. Oh, thank you, Kara. I will see if I can find this star that I'm not having. Oh, right. Okay. Found it. It just goes loose in the barrel. Okay. There we go. Have some hydrate. Yes, hail hydrate. I do like Zach's emotes. Alright, so that is 3 bags down. I do like little turntable that Woody's on. And now we get on to bag 4. And the second of the unique minifigs to this set. And don't worry, Kara, I already looked that up. I won't be sending you on a Google search. But enough time should have passed that we can do exclamation sets. Yep, that command works. I don't know why the ads one didn't. So we have a very cool printed Moana minifig. And she's in a lot of the Disney princess sets as a friend's mini doll form, which I have an example of, but too far away to reach. But this is her in minifigure form, which is very cool. Nice Polynesian outfit. And the hairpiece is still a friend's one with the pinhole at the top. yeah, it's nice to have a minifig version of a character like that. Still not convinced on the Woody with the normal sized head. I think that's one where they could have gone with a bigger molded piece. But they can do that. Let's see. So Moana's island. Let's see if this is buildable from the picture. So we'll have the same pattern as the other two carriages in the middle with the long plate running up each side. The wheels are self-explanatory. The coupling is self-explanatory. There's a flower stuck in there. So that's there. Welcome in, Bozo. First time chat. Batman is my favorite Disney villain. With great power comes great responsibility. That's right up there with the T-shirt of the Dalek that says, "Look, it's R2-D2. I loved him in Star Trek." Statements like that are bound to cause nervous twitching across multiple fandoms at the same time. Love it. Okay, so my timer is working. The timer talking about what I plan to do on Mondays. So my next stream is probably going to be Monday. And yeah, Minifig Monday and Minifig Makeover are things that I've done on Instagram in the past, where I mix and match pieces to create my versions of, as you can see in the chat there, historical characters, fictional characters, real life celebrities, and all just using official parts, just mixing and matching the legs, torsos, and heads to get the look that I'm after. And if we go, Kara, can you do exclamation next? I can't remember if that. Ooh, yeah, actually, I'll add to my notes, Bozo, Danny DeVito. I know I've got a couple different versions that Lego have made of the Penguin minifig. So there is that face. But I'm also going to just make a note for Always Sunny. I'm going to try and do. I do like my pop culture references. I'm going to try and do the gang from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I'll try and do all of them in Lego form. Cheers for the follow as well. I have set that up so that it's anonymous. So if you're like me, sometimes you sit and lurk and watch a channel for a while and decide if you like it or not, and then you click follow. So yeah, whether you're lurking or active in chat, it'll just say welcome new follower. I changed that recently. Alright, so there's the wave. LEGO have released 2 new colors recently, but designers can only use them for skin tones: medium brown and warm oh, is that pardon me while I click into a different tab and go to Bricklink, which is usually open all the time but isn't right at the moment. I did see that. I was looking last Monday when I was looking for parts to identify the minifigs. I did see on the color list there was just a tan. No, not a tan. There was a, what was it? He said warm tan. I thought I saw a medium tan or something listed on Bricklink, and I was like, what's that? Because there's only 73 parts listed. And it looks like, yeah, so far it's only in arms, a whole lot of friends' heads, a few minifigure heads. Which characters are these? From some Harry Potter sets, it looks like. Just as examples. Yeah, and it's funny how they haven't sort of changed the color names. I suppose people are used to both systems, so why change? What was the other one? Medium brown. I'll have a look at the color list and see what's color timeline 2022 to 2023. It's called medium brown on Bricklink as well. That's I recognize some of these minifig faces. What are they from? There's a bunch of them in the new or the recent table football. That, I know that has a huge range of skin tones in that. Yeah, from the looks of the sets, it looks like it's only been in the last year and a bit. I'm not sure actually what color is this one. I do have ads coming up shortly. I'm gonna try my command again and see if it triggers off anything. It's weird. Something's not going on in the background. What that is supposed to trigger is that. Let's see. Minifigure. Okay, it looks like this one is officially medium nougat. I think the medium brown is a shade darker than that. Seeing if I've got something to hand. No, that's the same colour. I'd have to have a look and see if I've got any to compare the actual difference. So I'm going to stretch and refresh my drink. We'll see you back here in 2 minutes-ish. The ads are supposed to run for about 90 seconds. They may only run for 60, but I'll be back very shortly. And we'll carry on with the rest of bag 4 and with bag 5. Okay, I'm back. Welcome to the channel, Ned. Good to see you. I have snack in the form of sugar. Oh Dark 100. All of my CloudBot commands through Streamlabs aren't coming up. .5 a.m. Yeah, it's just past 7 p.m. for me. But enjoy your lurk. Very lurk-friendly channel. And serial lurker myself. Currently working on the Disney Celebration train without instructions. I mean, I've got the instructions, but working from the photo. Okay. Brick goes up on there. Crab sticks on there under the wave. That looks like it just kind of rests in place there, doesn't attach to anything. Then we have the G'day Andy, welcome on in. Yes, a Lego streamer who builds Lego and who tonight is not reading the instructions. He's just looking at the photo and going, yeah, I reckon that's where that goes. I reckon I can figure it out. If it's meant for a 4-year-old and up, I think a 40-year-old and up might be able to work out where the bits go. And I'm not doing too bad for guessing what's behind the minifig. As a second backup, I do have different angle of each train carriage on the back of the box. And in fact, there we go. That answers my question. There is even a photo specifically of the back of Moana's train carriage, because I did notice that when the mountain goes down onto the train carriage, like so, yeah, it's on clearance over here at the moment in one of our retailers. So it's about 30 something bucks for 6 minifigures and a whole bunch of parts. And when the collectible minifigures go for 5 to 6, depending on what shop you go to, it's a good deal for some Disney ones. Yeah, I kept looking at it at full price and never went as far as like adding it to cart. And then it very recently at Big W just went to 30, I think it was 34 or something. Ooh, what's the poll? What to do for dinner? And my vote's for pizza. If it's Disney, she has to get it. Yep. Alright, so there's my. I really like the Moana as a minifig and not a mini doll. Because I liked the design of the character in Lego form, but didn't want to have to get like a princess set to get a mini doll to include in the. I wanted one that fits in with the city, so she fits in outside of the Disney theme. And so where I was talking about the back of the box being helpful is this box that we make here as an accessory. It's 2x2, but there's only a 1x2 section there to attach, nothing to raise it up. So the photo actually shows that sort of hanging out the side of the train. And there's a flower on top of the volcano. And then there are some trans green round tile. Which I don't see where that goes. Unless, no, that'll be inside the box. It'll be like the star in the barrel on the Woody carriage. That will be inside the box, hidden under the mountain. There we go. Just over an hour of streaming and 80% of a set built. Four bags down out of 5. And not very many spares because there's not a huge amount of small parts in a junior set. And this has the third unique minifig to this set, and that is Mini. When I looked Mini up on Brickset, there's a couple versions that have the polka dot top and the pink jacket, but this is the only. I should put the skirt piece on in between, I suppose. Put that in there. And the thing that's unique, or the only thing I could find that was unique about this Mini, is she has a yellow bow that clips into the top of the head. And Kara, I am attaching the bow. There's a few Lego Friends sets that I bought for the animals, and she kept wanting me to put the accessories onto their heads. If she's listening, she's probably modding and lurking in other tabs at the same time. Language, Kara, did you read the chat rules? We try to keep this PG. Come on. Come on, I took the
That's very PG for Australia.
Yeah. Yeah, when I did my Antarctic layout, I had 100 penguins on the layout, and Kara made me put one bow onto one of them. Pardon me. Where's the mod? The mod is in the next room, deciding what's for dinner. How else do you know it's a girl penguin? Right. Okay, so that's actually the end of the train. The final bag is a little building, looks like the Disneyland entrance or the Disney train station. So Andy voted pizza, I voted for pizza, Kara voted for pizza. What were the other choices? I can't even remember. Oh, leftovers was one of them.
Leftovers or my beef fries.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so then Minnie's holding a yellow balloon. Giant red wall panel. Welcome, Charming. How are you? Must be either a very late Thursday night if you're still up, or a very early Friday morning. It's very early Friday over on that side of the world. Yes, Charming is another Lego streamer who also builds Lego. Fancy that. Ooh, that's a cool piece. It's made to go over a 2x2 round brick, and it's basically icing dripping over the edge of the cake. And then we have there's a good part, Kara. It looks like a cupcake sort of wrapper. I haven't seen that in Lego sets. It might have been around for a while in friend sets. While I've got Bricklink open, I'm going to answer my own question. This minifigure is in one set. Inventory of the set. Scroll down to Light Aqua. Cupcake liner with flat top. It's been around since 2022 and is in 15 sets. And it looks like, for the most part, Friends. The earliest ones are all Friends sets from the looks of it. It's in a modular that I haven't built, and it's in the Friendship Treehouse. I don't have that. Downtown Flower Store. Don't have that. Yeah, quite a few Friends sets have the cupcake liner. Yeah, it's a nice little piece, that one. Yes, Kara likes to bake and then send stuff with me to work to share. Alright, so we'll get the roof onto what I'm considering to be the Disney train station in very, very micro form. So it's got a snot brick surrounded by tan. You can only really see the tan ones in the photo, but then clearly the Mickey. No, that was just me picking it up and putting it down. Technicality, I didn't drop anything. Yeah, another Mickey silhouette. There's one on the front of the train. That's a really cool piece. And the top of that there. Yeah, I knew this wasn't going to be a long stream. I recently added a channel point reward to make me. I did it last night to make me flip the instruction book upside down for 2 steps. And Kara made me then keep the Lego the right way up, so that my brain was having to work out which way things went. Score. Thank you, Charming. And thank you, Kara, for the cheers and the hydrate. Going to mix it up a little bit. I have some apple flavored strong juice, and the rest of my caffeinated beverage from my late lunch. Interesting flavor combo, and some water to stay hydrated. Yeah, so I added the upside down instructions reward as a way to slow me down a little bit, interact with chat, and have some fun with things. With this set though, being a 4+, there's not much involved in every step, so I thought the bigger challenge with something like this. Yes, 3 different drinks. One's for water, one's for whatever I happen to be drinking, which may or may not be alcoholic. Or in the case of tonight, it's a little bit of both. That's non-alcoholic. And that's a Build Time 13 stubby cooler as well. 3 4-wheel drives to pull the trailers. So and yes, Charming, with the drink ones, with the cheers and the Skål, basically the same thing, but one in English and one in Swedish, which I'm learning. So the carriage is all clipped together. There we go. They all line up. There's the station. And we've really only looked at the instructions twice. Once was to check where the star went, and it turned out to be just dropped into the barrel next to Woody. And the other one was to double check where I'd placed a plate under Mickey, and I made a guess, ran with it, and at the end of that little mini build, I checked that I'd put the right thing in the right place. So that's a fun little build. Very cool minifigs. Move my light a little bit from this angle. You can see them a bit better. Move that out of the way. There we go. The Disney Celebration train with exclamation mark set. So that's all the information copied from Brickset to do with the piece count, number of minifigs, etc., etc. Thanks for hanging out. That's pretty much going to be the end of my stream. A quick one tonight, just something laid back and a bit chill. And we will see about getting some pizza ordered here in a sec. And just check if see who's live and what they're doing tonight. Yeah, thanks everyone for coming in, checking out the channel, with the chat and the channel points. It's fun to share the hobby. And yeah, good to see everyone. I like the community we've got here. Time zones make things a little interesting at times, but yeah, it's good fun. I'm going to put up a quick poll since we have a few people here. We're going to, I should have scrolled too fast. New poll. else have we got? We'll do a very quick poll for 2 minutes. Alright, what do we want to see next? So there's a poll in the chat. We could see some gaming with Borderlands. We could see some Gunpla building or some finicky D&D mini painting. And then we'll get ready to raid out depending on your options there. Kara, I'll just check on my mod what she's up to. Yes. Fourth option. What's the Lego recommendation, Echo? Because there's only one vote in the poll so far. But happy to go to a Lego person if someone's doing Lego. Who's doing Lego at the moment? Let's search the tag too. Full tags, Lego. Huey streams. Alright, let's see. Building the space shuttle. Sure. That sounds like a plan. Let's do that. Huey_streams. Okay. And let's get over it. Everyone, thanks for checking out the stream tonight. See you next time. The next stream will be Monday for some more Minifig Monday. Until then, I've been Bricko, and we'll see you next time. Have a good night.